We were founded by an electrophysiologist and a professor of biomedical engineering to create a solution for initially electrophysiology, but really for interventional procedures when you don't have direct visualization of the area you're treating. So it's transcatheter, you're accessing the body through vessels. In our case, it's the heart through the femoral artery. And it's done in a room like this where it's very busy and it's instrument heavy because you can't see anything. So there's imaging modalities, there's mapping, there's ablation systems. In our case, we deliver cardiac ablation. And what we found in our clinical study, the complexity and the challenge of reaching these locations within the heart with the catheter is actually not as accurate as it should be. The current navigation error is around 4.5 millimeters from our clinical study we published. The other problem in the specific cardiac case we're targeting, cardiac ablations, is we don't treat enough people. It's a big problem. You may have heard AFib. Probably someone you know has it or had it and gotten an ablation. We only treat about 1 to 2% of available population. There's 40 million people with this disease globally. So these are the two areas we try to target: the precision and access to care. And why should we care about this? I just mentioned some numbers. It's a big field, big problem. There are a lot of repeat procedures. We're not very good at delivering precise care at the first time around. So what have we developed to address this problem? I'm going to play a short video and then I'll get into a little more specifics. There's sound. Is it possible to get sound? And then go back with one slide? Oh. Go back again, it didn't play. There we go.
Discover powerful proprietary software from SentiAR, running on cutting-edge augmented reality hardware from Magic Leap. Together, they comprise Command EP, and they're revolutionizing what and how we image in electrophysiology. Current visualization modalities used in cardiac ablation may not fully describe the complex 3D relationships that exist between a patient's anatomy and catheters. Command EP reduces navigation errors and simplifies procedural workflows by putting the physician in control of the cardiac map. And they can view any aspect of the map from any angle with small inputs from the head and eyes. High-definition holography makes the anatomy of every chamber come alive, from the pulmonary veins to outflow tracts. Command EP can improve recognition of anatomic variances through a 3D perspective. The location of lesion placement is the fundamental component of success in cardiac ablation procedures. SentiAR's Command EP is a transformational advancement in the way physicians interact with the data and information they need to make therapeutic decisions during cardiac ablation procedures. Command EP, powered by Magic Leap and SentiAR technology, is re-envisioning electroanatomic mapping.
So this is Command EP, and my name is Berk Tas. I am the CEO of SentiAR. And our objective, as you've seen, is actually now been realized, and this tool was FDA cleared with one of our partners. We're working on a second partnership, and they'll hit the clinic here in April. First week of April is our current projection, so in the next few weeks. Just dig in a little bit on the tool, what it can do that is revolutionary. You can actually go fully endocardial and have a full context of what you're seeing in real time. So this physician is operating, this is not a planning tool. Their hands are on the catheter, and they're able to put their head forward, simply a slight motion forward, and they can see the whole heart anatomy in full context. As they're moving catheters around, and you can see catheters are updating in real time. And the other thing that's unprecedented is being able to control what they see. Until this moment, they have to ask someone else to do that. There's another technician in the room sitting in front of an imaging modality, moving the view the physician has to see. Imagine you're sitting in the passenger seat and you're telling someone to drive the car. This is essentially that. They're blindfolded, you're sitting in the passenger seat, and you're saying, I want you to take a left turn. Not now, a little bit later, it's coming up. It's exactly what's going on right now. So we put this in initially, first thing we did was a clinical study, and we measured several factors. I have 3 in here that's quite interesting. The accuracy of the physician reaching a certain target has improved by 82%. This is a remarkable improvement. It beat what we thought was going to happen. The second thing that's quite interesting is when they have control over what they see, the communication load dropped by 90%. So they don't have to carry this burdensome communication. They can just do what they want to do the moment they want to. And we believe these are going to lead to big improvements in care, quality of care, and bring some economics to the case, shortening the time, allowing younger, early career physicians to operate at a higher level. There's another view of what precision looks like. I'll actually show you this slide that does a better job. So what you see on the standard of care, the red is a target ablation point. And this is a cluster of, this is a modeling work we did after the clinical study with Johns Hopkins to show what this looks like in real life. An ablation point could be any one of those on the standard of care. When you have SentiAR, it's much tighter grouped, so you're more likely, far more likely to hit your target. Likelihood of missing your target went from 34% to 6% when physicians were using SentiAR. We talked about control briefly. The amount of commands they had to give dropped from 2 per point they navigate to almost 0, 0.1. And they ablate, in a routine ablation, they might be delivering 100 ablation points. So this kind of gives you an idea of the load, communication load they have to have. The technology is mature at this point. We have 6 granted patents, several more in the works. We have trademarks, and one of the most important things we have is a proprietary engine driving the rendering that you see today with high performance. This is our patent portfolio. It's continuing to evolve. The economics behind it, we expect a very significant ROI to the first adopters that are going to get this, and it'll continue to evolve as the product will evolve. But we see a very clear opportunity for the hospitals that adopt this technology. Here's our journey. We started with partnerships, FDA clearance, and we do have a financing update that I can't quite share exactly the mechanics around it publicly, but stay tuned, it'll come. We don't have a lot of competition in our space. Real-time visualization has not been really done the way we're doing it with real-time data flow. So we're currently paving a new path. And once again, stay tuned for more updates. I'll move on from that slide. We have a very sophisticated team behind the technology. It's mature, it's evolved over time. We've been at this for 5 years. And in summary, I'll end with this. This is the first time such application has been fielded. There's no current cadence of something like this. So we're paving the way and we're creating new data. And stay tuned, we're going to continue to publish. We have 9 publications, more in the works. And I appreciate your time. Let's go have lunch. Thank you.